Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today we're doing a video hop with the Mariel TA is the host. So be sure to click on and follow the links in the description box below the video. Click on the phrase show more to see more information, including links to all the other hoppers. And when you get there to their video, be sure to like it, leave a kind comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to them. Okay, y'all? Okay. So today is the day after Christmas. Okay. That must be the drinking word today. Any hoodles. It's Boxing Day, y'all. I'm gonna decorate a box. Okay, so it was a leftover box, and we were covering it in Painty paper. So, when I was a kid, I thought Boxing Day was weird. Who would want to box? Who would you box? Why would you want to box? Those gloves looked really big, and so was Muhammad Ali. Okay? I'm just saying. So, that's what I thought it was about. Getting in a boxing ring and boxing. I know, what a goof. But, I was a kid, and it was the only boxing I was familiar with. Cassius Clay, George Foreman, boxing in general as a sport. Well, there I am inking around my sheet of painting paper, which serendipitously was a perfect size to wrap around that box, minus about a couple of inches. Well, meaning I needed about half an inch to an inch more, but it's on the bottom and nobody will ever know. Don't ever look at the bottom, y'all. Don't look at the bottom. We're going to use Yes Paste because I'm trying to use it up. So, anyway, these days I do understand the premise of Boxing Day, and if you are not familiar, I invite you to Google it, okay? Otherwise, here we go. It had its purpose, and it still has a purpose. Just not necessarily at my house, because we don't have servants, and we do donate throughout the year to various charities, and as we are led to do so by God, by the way. So, because, sometimes He puts it on your heart to, go ahead and give it to Him. So, initially, Boxing Day it is typically to give small, greeting cards and small gifts, money or otherwise, to those who do some type of service for you or at your home. At my house, we are our own service people. Okay? And like I said, we do give to various charities throughout the year, and as we are led to do so. To repeat myself, that y'all know I like to do. Okay. Now, here's something you may not know. We have also received help. And years ago, I was gently, somewhat told by a coworker that I was wrong. Because it is a kindness. It is a kindness to accept charity. Now, don't confuse that with taking stuff just because you want to take stuff, okay? Just because somebody offers, there's a difference between need and want, okay? And that's something you have to clarify for yourself. That's not something anybody can tell you what it is. Okay, so anyway, I was wrong. Not to let people know when I needed help. Otherwise, I have denied them the gift of giving as they were led to do, or maybe led to do. Because, there's been some times that we've needed financial help, and we all know that's what it usually boils down to. Although physical help is also something I have issues with asking for help, y'all. It's just, when I was working outside the home and I'd get overwhelmed, I was not so good at asking for help. Because, I'm going to blame my Irish blood, y'all, because I got the Irish bloods in me, and we is a stubborn people. Okay. So, anyway, when I didn't ask for help, I actually denied people the opportunity to provide help. I know it sounds so weird, and it is kind of weird. You're like, yeah, but that makes no sense. But yeah, that's the way it is. If you don't need help, you don't need help, and that's a good thing. If you do need help, it's okay to ask for it. It's okay to mention, hey, I kind of need a little something over here, that kind of thing. So, any hoots, this box is covered in Painty paper, and this box, the outside measurement is 8.5 by probably 11.5 to 12 when you wrap it all around. It's a nice size box, y'all. My husband got some shoe insert feet things for it. Oh, this section right here that we're doing right here on this embossing, y'all, this is some experimental mess. Just kind of like that. I had some photo paper laying there, and I thought, well, let's just try this embossing on it, because why couldn't it work? There's no reason why it couldn't. So I tried it. I don't recommend it. This is just, I don't know, I think it's HP photo paper. Any hoots, it kind of bubbled, and it looked weird. I thought, that's weird. So let's just do it on regular cardstock. Put my little, anti-static thing on there, and we're stamping it. Oh, this is a joggle stamp. Oh, there's also in the description box below is a list of ingredients, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to use the same stuff on there. Now, granted, this embossing powder is old, but it should not have an expiration date on it. Okay, y'all? Because, it shouldn't. But on this cardstock, it was weird as well. Weird in a different way than the photo paper was. Okay? I'm like, wow. I don't know. I'm going to try to show you, and you're not going to be able to see. And then I'm going to take some pictures with my cell phone, and you're going to be like, I don't know if you can see yet, because here comes the pictures. Okay, where's it at? So that's the cardstock on the bottom and the photo paper on the top. The photo paper, it bubbled up weirdly. Okay, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. But the cardstock, it absorbed the color and didn't get plasticized, shiny like embossing powder does. So here I am. I'm going to try a different embossing powder on a piece of cardstock. Okay? Because I'm like, well, baby, the embossing powder's old. And I'm still saying it ought not to be. It is very, very old, but it ought to still be usable. This is a rose gold embossing powder. And as it turns out, it was my favorite one, because, yeah. And then there'll be a photo of it, but not a montage. People. As the Jersey crafter would say. I say, y'all. See? Much better. But, not quite that happy with it. There's all three of them together. They're all okay looking on the picture, but in real life, they're just not quite okay. So I thought, well, let's color these eyeballs, because what else are we going to do? My video is right at 15 minutes. And as I understood from instructions from Mary, that our videos could be between 10 minutes, but please don't go over 30. Because that can be a really long time to be on a hop, y'all. Anywho, I split the difference. Well, sort of. I went with 15-ish. So now I'm coloring the actual iris, which, as most of you know, is typically black. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. But hey, we got these metallic markers over here. They were a gift from a secret admirer. It didn't say it was from a secret admirer. It didn't tell me diddly about who it was from. I don't know who did it, but thanks again, y'all. So I'm using those. I'm coloring the eyeballs, and I know you can't see because I'm going too fast because the video's sped up for your viewing pleasure and my voiceover ease, as I like to say. Well, yeah, I'm digging that. Let's put some color in here other than this kind of unusual brownish, whatever weird color it should be. They don't have colors on the markers. They have numbers. So I trimmed my eyes out, and I have a piece of black cardstock that I'm going to stick them down to. And yeah, I get a little off-sided. And if I had noticed it at this point, it would have been the perfect opportunity to have trimmed the one side. But I failed to notice it, so it's off. It's off. It's a little off like me. Y'all. Oh, my goodness. So there we go. And see, even as I was working on it, I couldn't see that it was a little off center. I must have I think I do have wonky eyes, y'all. I'm sure of it. So I got these dies on sale at the, I think it was Hobby Lobby, Michael's, one of them, I don't know, a while back. Not too long while back, just a little while back. And they teeny letters, y'all. But there are so many of them, and I got the upper and the lowercase. I splurged. I know, we're calling it my Christmas present. This is the day after Christmas, so I can use them now. Any hoots. There are so many letters in this that you can actually spell out your whole phrase, sing-songy thing. Mostly, I'm sure there would be instances where you couldn't, because there's multiples of various letters. Anyway, if you line it up well, not like I did, if you line it up correctly, you can use both the internal letters and the portion of the card that you, cut it out of. I didn't line mine up correctly, so I can't use that part. So we're just going to use the letters. They were fussy. I'm not going to deny they weren't fussy, but I love them. Y'all look at that. Seek that which you are looking for. What do you mean which was spelled wrong? What? I've already been wrong once in this video. Do I have to be wrong again? So when I picked off the W, I pulled off a little bit of the paper underneath, and it was just real shiny white. So I'm just daubling a little bit of that color that looked like it would work in there. Okay, and it did. Because see, now you can't even tell. I said you cannot even tell. Don't tell anyone about my typo. Missing a letter, And here I thought I was doing so good. Okay? So to repunch a W and punch out another H, and now we're just going to put those on there. Now, because these are not glued, I just smeared a little bit of glue on there, just enough to get the letter to stick on so I could scrunch it around where I wanted it, okay? I will go over this whole thing with a gloss varnish because that's what I have on my desk. I have other sheens of varnishes, but the gloss was on my desk, so that is what I used. Okay. See? Perfect. You'd never even know. You'd never even notice that looking as wonky. It's as wonky as the eyes are. Perfect. Gloss varnish. Now, those markers are, they claim to be permanent, but when I did a test of them, they moved. But when I did this, they did not move. So I don't know what to say about that, okay? And especially since I colored over the top of embossing. See how the bottom there is just like, half an inch. But, y'all don't even look at it. I didn't tell you to see it. Quit looking at it. Be sure to visit all the people in the links below. Okay? Click like and share videos and everything. Oh, this is what my words used to be kept in that baggie because I'm a word collector and I print them off and stuff like that. And I used to keep them in that bag, and now they have a new home. Ta-da! Okay. So this was a play on the phrase Boxing Day. It's not a slam on the premise or the tradition that we photo montage. We need to better value. My box now lovingly holds my tongue. I mean, it holds my words. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments, your likes, your subscriptions, your shares. Thanks for watching, and happy art, y'all.